Last we left off, we had just talked to Dr. Swansea about helping out his friend. Let's see, what other... Nope. There we go. What other investigations do we have? We've got the main quest, which is identify the blackmailer to help Lady Ashbury. And then where do we see our... Here we go, our investigations. We still need to reach the pharmacy for the missing ingredients. And we need to find the local command post of the Guard of Prywin to help out Thelma, because she keeps on saying that she's a vampire, and the vampires come to try to hunt her down. We took care of that last time. We are level 8. Still not exactly sure what that does. I don't think we can craft anything new. But let's just get right into the game. I guess we'll start with talking to the benefactor. No real reason to avoid her right now. Oh, can I loot this? I can. Codeine? Oh, I can loot a bunch of things in here now. I guess it was waiting for me to go on that quest to get some of the starter stuff. I feel like the FOV is... I feel like the music's a little too loud. And I feel like the FOV is just really close up on me. I don't know if there's a way that I can change that. I wish the camera was just a little bit further back. Some opium. Oh, now I can talk to these people. I tried to last session and I couldn't.
Flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no...
Sorry for the pause. I just realized that my death counter was incorrect. I have not died in this game yet. I was still up there from the Elden Ring stream. Okay.
Way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Her face is so tight. Like, it doesn't move at all. Sure, I'm glad to see you.
You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but a rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Patients have given you trouble?
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
I believe you.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
I do have some questions about vampires.
Boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need wait.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Okay, I see how it is. Alright, well, let's help out.
Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Is it another vampire?
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
Why aren't you trying to solve this
If
yourself?
we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
And so you want me, another vampire, to go deal with it. What do you want?
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
Okay, I think I understand.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
I'm just trying to get the full picture.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Okay. Talk to Harriet. Now, last time we left off, I did also have a list of people that I was thinking about turning. We were looking at Beatrice Goswick once we get the rest of her hints. We were looking at Pippa Hawkins because she's trying to join the new Vampire Hunter Order. And we were looking at Dr. Aykroyd, who doesn't seem to want to coincide with modern medical traditions. And the only reason that I'm not a fan of him is because he is putting people at risk by not wanting to treat them properly if it coincides with modern medicines. We'll see kind of what happens with his character a little bit more. Like, his mesmerized level is 4, so I can't do it right now regardless. But it'd be, if we could convince him to kind of like keep up with medical practice, fine, he's good. Otherwise, we might feed on him. She's a nepo bitch. I have no qualms turning her once we get to Mesmerize 4. Mortimer hasn't done anything yet. We'll see how that goes. Hawkins is definitely kind of the first on my list at the moment.
Simpletons, these nurses. Bred with no respect.
Well, we may have just found another person that we want to feed on.
What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Shut up. I have questions.
Dr. Swansea is quite busy, and I need you to help me get acclimated. I have many questions.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts.
Hey. I don't think you could say that on Twitch.tv. You like gossip?
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
I mean, we kind of already know that. We know that Hawkins is
The
dating.
patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
We know that Hawkins is dating. Oh, y'all aren't gonna let me get that? Cool. Milton, the ambulance driver. Where is Hawkins? There she is.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
We're gonna go with she could have said the
She could
truth.
have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
You definitely seem like you're hiding something.
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Okay.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Definitely seems like she's hiding something from us, but nothing to go off of just yet. Oh, can I get to this cabinet now? Thank you. There's Brain again. Loading screen, huh? Uh-oh.
Good evening, Nurse Brown.
Okay.
Good evening, Doctor.
I got a little scared there for a second. Hospital staff with criminal background.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Cool. Told me nothing.
Have you seen a strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Okay. Simple and succinct.
Call me if you need assistance.
And now we need to find Crane. Oh, is she meeting somebody out here by the docks? Eavesdrop. Activate senses. If a citizen is behaving suspiciously, their heart will emit a distinctive glow. By looking at the citizen, you unlock a special interaction.
You're sure you don't come back with me?
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
It's an interesting interaction. We're gonna follow him? Yeah, we are. Poplar Sewers, status healthy. Okay.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Rogue Skull. I mean, I want to fight them both, but I think that I could take this one better first. Oh, damn it. Common barbed cudgel. Attack speed is 5, stamina is 30, yeah, but it does stun and 110 damage. It is a two-handed weapon. Interesting. I don't know if I want to switch over to that yet. Okay, he heard that. Oh, there's another one. Oh, fuck, my stamina's out. Okay, so that's the way forward, it looks like. But I want to investigate before I move forward. And maybe talk to this guy over here? Get him to shut up. Careful, the endangered citizen might not survive the next night. Go check on him. Okay, I see what's going on here. What level are these skulls? It won't let me check. Okay. Excuse you? What was that swing? Hey, bud. I got you.
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. Okay, I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
All right, Mr. Thatcher, you're safe now. Do you think you can reach the street by yourself?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Good. Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Oswald Thatcher. Do we know anything about Oswald? Well, he has a headache. But it looks like that's all that we know about him right now, so... Goodbye, Oswald. Some shillings. And then I don't want to leave the sewers yet. I want to go back to what I was doing. investigate here. Ban of the Dragon. Concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, I would advise our members to be very wary about these so-called scholars. Yes, indeed, most of them are always affable and respectful when they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Ascalon Club to foolishly speak about our goals, our members, or our traditions. I also would like to remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, could be the ritual of the so-called Ban of the Dragon. It seems that, in certain conditions, when the Brothers of St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon him this ban. Okay. What is it exactly? I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either. But what I've established as fact is that whenever a hostile or vindictive vampire has threatened London, it disappeared without a trace after the Brotherhood pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Fergal Bansha himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. From the Law of Ascalon by Lord Redgrave, founder. Huh. So the Ascalon Club is a club of immortals, it looks like. And that went under Brotherhood of St. Paul Stole. Interesting. Loot this up here. Beware, huh? Okay, and this leads me to the same place as up there. This feels like a boss arena. For sure. Yep. Oh, that's a werewolf.
What sort of creature is this?
Ouch. Oh, fucking reload, asshole. Oh, he grabbed me. Ouch. Nope. Fuck's sake. Ouch. I'm gonna need to feed on him soon. Oh, fuck the uppercut. Feed on him again. Get my stamina up. Nice. Okay. Ouch. Not so nice. Fuck. Oh, sorry. I have a controller plugged in, and it was vibrating when I was getting hit. Moving all around on my desk. Okay, blood barrier's gone. I need to upgrade that more. I need it to last longer. Ooh. There we go. I feel like I'm getting the upper hand now. Ouch. Ow, fuck. I didn't have the fucking stamina to get away. I'm glad they have a real quick regen. It's definitely kept me alive. Okay, gotta let my stamina come back. Whew. I don't have anything to loot off of him? Whack.
Here's what's left of him.
Nurse Crane's voucher. If you are sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothy to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrescu's house and present this coupon. Ooh, and then in Latin, maybe? I'm not going to even try to read that.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
I thought I saw a shiny. Yeah, I can feed on some rats right now.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, well, we didn't ask to become a vampire, pal. Survival is the name of the game right now. Actually, I want to see where this sewer exit leads to. That mouse smoothing camera sensitivity is not great. Well, leads to a skull right here. Should be some easy XP. Yep, very easy XP. Okay, and this leads to the other side of where I was. There's the flying horse, I guess. Whitechapel is over there where the flying horse is. Another skull over here. Ooh, level 11 though. Still no match for us though. Ooh, a large knife. A large and beautiful knife with a name engraved on the blade, which is Clay.
This is an impressive knife. There's a name engraved on the metal.
Yeah, we did
Clay.
eat Clay.
What kind of man puts his name on a knife?
Whoops. Poplar Falberg? Getting some decent materials over here. I just know I'm gonna run into something that's gonna kick my ass, though. Level 10, huh? And there's a couple of y'all. I don't feel prepared for that just yet. I think we're going to continue on with the main mission. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck, you're level 13. You are... I need to get over there. Are you gonna follow me if I continue to run away? I mean, kind of, but not really. No, they're gonna fuck off. Okay. Is there another way that I can get across?
It's locked, all right.
I can't get through there from right here. Why don't we rest and do some crafting, and then we'll head over to Whitechapel. Some more goodies to loot. Yes, please. It'd be really shitty if this all ended up like taking from the actual hospital supplies and made it less safe to be here.
It's locked.
Anything in here that I can also take? I don't think so, but... No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there's a note here. Dr. Swansea's message. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. I also gave orders to let you rest and for the staff to never enter your room. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid this place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there is an open window with a scaffolding that allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. Imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand that you must now be I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Be assured I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are all presently facing. I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. Yours sincerely, Edgar Griffith Swansea. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I have discovered about Ekon in the last few years. Feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. Which, we did already find those notes. I found that message way later than I probably should have. And I want to check my stash to see if I can get some more shotgun shells. Yes, please. See what we can craft in here. I don't have a treatment for headache yet, but I can start creating other treatments. I'd like to have one of each if possible. Okay, so I don't have the sodium hypochlorite solution needed for sepsis. Potassium permanganate for bronchitis. And almost nothing for pneumonia right now. But I do have enough for fatigue, anemia, and the cold. And I still have some left over for a light blood serum. So, yes, we'll take those. Can I upgrade the hacksaw? No, I need more handle parts. Probably the same for this. Yep. Trigger parts and trigger parts. And I've already upgraded the stake, so I don't know that I can upgrade it more. So hopefully we'll get a better stun option for our offhand. Ooh, yes, let's sell that. And this bag of junk. And the perfume, and then we'll sell the watches. Does that change anything that we can create? Yes, we can create a cure for sepsis. Or a treatment for sepsis, at least. We can also create another for fatigue, but I've already got 2. I feel pretty confident that I won't need more than that right now. And let's rest and spend our XP. I said that I want to upgrade this, and I very much do. So let's go ahead and do that. Duration's still only 5 seconds, but that's 2 hits absorbed. It's 3 hits absorbed, or... Ooh. When it disappears, it explodes and deals damage to anybody nearby. Okay, so this is the track that I want to go down to increase the duration. And then I can upgrade one of my passives. Let's increase our stamina, because I feel like we run out of that very quickly. And now we're level 10, and next time that we come in here, we can get an ultimate. So we can get Rage, Abyss, or Blood Cauldron. Ooh, Blood Cauldron sounds cool. You focus your power to boil your target's blood, causing it to violently explode, dealing damage to the target and anything nearby. Abyss. You create a shadow vortex at your target's feet, coming to life. The shadows interrupt an enemy in the area and inflict tremendous damage. And rage. You lose control and let the beast take over for a short time. The beast teleports itself to all enemies around you and strikes them with furious blows. This does shadow damage. This does blood damage. So we have a good mix of both. And then obviously we're doing melee damage with all of our normal attacks. I think I want Blood Cauldron. Abyss seems cool too. Interrupt an enemy in the area. Maybe we do Abyss though, because Abyss feels like it would be able to do good, good either one-on-one or for multiple people. Abyss, some abilities are so powerful that even vampires fear them. Abyss is one of them. The vampire concentrates summoning the shadows in their purest, darkest form. These shadows capture the vampire's prey and toys with it like a cat with a mouse. After a brief moment, the shadows strike, impaling their prey. Because of its dark nature, this type of ability cannot be used too often. Even a vampire is terrified to be seized by the tendrils of darkness. Costs 1,000 XP, which is not bad, all things considered. It's got recovery of 99, which it looks like all of them do. I think we're going to go for Abyss here. But we'll confirm for now. Ooh. Something to loot. Give me the loot. Alright, and then we'll head to Whitechapel. I think this is the direction that I went earlier and was like, oh shit. Like, that's a level 13 skull or something like that up there. There's a hunter. That looks like a tripwire, but I think it's just a... Yeah, I think it's just a zone marker. Level 11? I gotta get through you. Can I sneak up on you, or am I gonna be within your range? Okay. Oh, there's a bunch. Ouch. That's not what I meant to do. Ouch. I gotta get rid of the people with the guns first, I think. I think that's the plan here. Come on. Ouch. You are being really annoying, dude. Yeah? You sure about that? That guy with the torch was on my ass the entire time. Is there something else to loot here? There was. A single shilling. Cool, thanks. Take a quick look around, see if there's anything we can loot. We can go into this building. Doesn't seem like there's much in here. And then what about that guy that I killed over here? He drop anything? Oh, yes he did. He dropped a single screw. Do we want to go take them? We're gonna have to fight our way through those guys, so maybe we fight these guys first. I want to see if maybe they'll turn around first. Yeah, there we go. You don't see me, Mr. Crossbowman. Ouch. I'm getting the hang of the combat. Yeah, no chance, guy. Hey, common trigger part. Might be able to upgrade my shotgun or my revolver soon. Is there anything else to explore over here? Okay, this is Whitechapel Old Road here. And there's more guards over there, which I'm not trying to take on just yet. Oh. Yeah, we could take that. Easy peasy. And another common trigger part. Awesome. Now the real trick is going to be getting through all of these guys. Which it looks like it could just be 3. 2 of them have torches. One's got a shotgun. Roger the wall. Yeah, I'm going home.
No civilians allowed, sir.
Yeah.
Turn around, sir.
Oh, okay.
Let's pin him down.
Come on. Am I going to be able to cheese y'all on these stairs? That would be awesome. I see why they call you the Shield. I don't agree with that first shot. Well, the wall is no more. Oh, there's another. Y'all really don't like these stairs, huh? Uh-huh. I figured that's what you're gonna do. Okay, that could have gone better, but it didn't go terribly. Oh, I got a shotgun shell back. Just looking to see what all I can loot, like this shilling.
It's locked.
Cool. I imagine I could probably open that from the other side.
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Large box of pills. And 6 shotgun shells. Fuck yes. I think that filled me all the way back up on my shells. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Did you shoot? Did you shoot a guy? Okay. Ran after the guy, shot at him, but there's no body, no blood trail, nobody running off. Some rats down there, but no blood trails, so probably not a hideout. Who are you? Let me talk to you.
What? Shooting a boy in the middle of the street. Not the best thing to do, wouldn't you say?
What? You saw what happened. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you promise me to set your gun aside.
No. Look, I'm not a violent man. I'm Benjamin Palmer, doctor. And no one can help me. Not even you.
Personal questions, I guess? Why'd you shoot him?
Whatever the boy did, I'm sure he didn't deserve a public execution.
I swear I didn't want to hit him. It's just that I'm sick in the head, you see, and the boy just frayed me last nerve.
That's worth shooting him?
What can you tell me about this place?
Nothing to say, really. This is where I used to live. This is where I live now.
You don't have anywhere to go. No family that would welcome you.
Not Not since the death of my wife. Albert's mother. She was sick, you see. Long before the flu and all this shit.
You used to have.
You used to have a better life.
Yeah, I had a wife, a home, and a job. I even used to have a name. Now I'm just Ben. Ben the Trap.
Perhaps you could focus for a moment and tell me your troubles.
I'm sick, broke, and my son just stole my pills. Everything's coming up roses.
What are you sick with? Oh, migraine. I can't help you with that, unfortunately.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Have you heard anything?
It's funny, I've been searching for her too. I need some pills. But the woman is a phantom, if you ask me.
Really? And why is that?
Word is she ain't real. She's a cover for some doctor who runs an illegal dispensary for migrants.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Are you the son?
Drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
Remember my name, by the way, fuck off.
What happened? Did you really steal that man's medication?
Hey, I didn't do anything. It ain't me.
Medication and drugs are a rare commodity in East London. So you picked an easy target, didn't you?
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no clue what's going on here. Bastard was a soldier in the war, so now he's got the right to shoot me.
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could help me.
I said sod off. Go find yourself another guide.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? If you know anything about her, I'd appreciate it.
Never heard of her. She's pretty, I'll keep an eye out.
Okay, I can help him with fatigue. I don't really like either of these guys right now, but...
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
Maybe he'll help me more if I give him some medicine.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
No, he's not going to help me out anymore.
Goodbye, young man.
Alright, bye, asshole.
Arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Good evening, Benjamin.
I'm afraid no.
I want to ask him about his war
What is
stories.
it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. Coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
New hint available. Okay, but nothing that I can work on at the moment, it looks like.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad...
Yeah, we heard it.
When science fails you, this elixir will give you faith
Good evening,
again.
miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a miraculous cure for this unknown and deadly epidemic?
Actually, I am.
Then you have come to the right place. The famous Swanborough cordial is all you need to help keep you in perfect health.
Oh, really? Why didn't I hear about it during my studies? I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir. I'm Loretta Swanborough, and it's always a pleasure to meet a fellow healer.
Yeah, you're actually a healer? What have you got to trade?
To see what...
Oh. Some actually decent stuff. I could sell the watches to her. What do I need? I need this for sure. I mean, I want all of it. But I know that I need this. I'll spend 90 on that. And then I'll buy one of each. For now. And that leaves me 100 to play with. I'd like to buy that, but I want to talk to her more first, see if I can get her to tell me that it's snake oil.
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Tell me, who intrigues you most in Whitechapel?
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
What do you think of the locals?
Most of them are afraid or desperate. They all come to me eventually for my remedy.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates, without a doubt. The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Who is that?
Is there anyone I should avoid?
Cadogan Bates.
Cadogan
without a
Bates,
doubt.
okay.
The bloody bastard remorselessly exploits poor migrants as soon as they get here.
Personal questions. Don't have any hints.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like to talk about competition.
Competition, you say?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of medical care to the poor. The whole thing has to be some sort of scam, if you ask me.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even Hugh is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Oh, here's a hideout.
I cannot enter.
That I can't get into. Cool. I could eat a rat. Fill up on my blood. Ooh, I got a ring. Can't go in that way. There she is. What else is over here? There are people coughing down here. Dead body. Cigarette case and another ring. And a locked door. That's probably another zone that we can't get into just yet. I feel like there's going to be a fight that happens down there at some point. Just feels like a good, like, fight arena. Okay, we've got a couple people to talk to over here, including a priest. I want to talk to this guy first, but I need to go use the restroom, so we are going to pause stream for just a moment. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. Make sure that everything's working as intended. Yeah, a little AFK action. I am back. Hi, Medusa. Hi, Sinister Flaw. Let's get back into this.
Welcome, sir. Please take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
What's your life like here? How's business?
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
Yeah, Joe Peterson's trying to put you out of business?
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Have you been hurt?
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Oh. Yeah, new investigation. He's healthy. Don't have any personal questions that we can ask him. What are you trading?
Show me what you have.
Ooh, he's trading... shit, he's got some good shit, too. Handle parts would go fucking amazing right now. $70 for 2. I've only got 100. Yeah, I'm gonna buy these, and then I'm not gonna buy anything else for a little while. Wasn't done talking to you though.
You never lose your focus, do you? Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Okay, cool. She's trying to help.
So she's trying to help her fellow immigrants. Why would that make her a villain?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
That's a good thing.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Are you... Yeah, you're Peterson.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions
answer the first one, so piss off.
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson's son. A colossus joke at most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
By the way, feel free to let me know how my audio is. Hi, Mimi. I'm glad that you can find your login. Yeah, let me know how my audio is versus the game audio. If I'm too loud or too quiet. I figure I'm probably too quiet, but it's hard for me to tell right now. Yeah, welcome here, Mimi. Let's see. You enjoy bullying people, Peterson?
The local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe.
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
I'm always down to do some Minecraft with you. Yes, let me feel confident where I'm at with the stream, but fine on the phone, but on here is a bit quiet. I can turn the game volume down a little bit. I don't think I can turn myself up anymore. Yeah, I'm turned up as much as I can. So I can turn the game volume down a little bit. We'll do that. Tell me if that's any better. Okay, gotcha.
Most people don't become thugs when unemployed. This is a choice you've made.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons. And that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Okay, interesting. Yay, I'm glad that it's good. I'll turn the game audio up just a little bit more. I still don't want it to be overpowering, but in my headphones it's pretty loud, but let's see. What's up with the lack of doctors?
Physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
I do not like you, Peterson. If I could get one more hint about you, I can feed on you at full blood quality. Oh, but his mesmerize level's 3. So maybe not. There's a lot going on over here in Whitechapel. You should. You absolutely should start streaming again.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane. Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Mimi. Thank you for the follow, Medusa. I really like this game. It's very, like, conversation-based RPG, because a lot of what you're doing, so a lot of what you're doing is building community and then figuring out what kind of people that you want to feed on for extra XP or stuff. I figure you could probably never feed on anyone and be okay. I accidentally fed on Clay Cox right when we first opened up the game because I wasn't sure exactly how it was supposed to work. But now I'm thinking about feeding on Beatrice, Hawkins, and Ackroyd. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people over here too. Maybe I need to go back to the docks at some point. And now we're getting into Whitechapel. So we've got like 3 different zones and 3 different like communities here. To be fair, he was a gang boss. And then the combat's very like Dark Souls, Bloodborne style action RPG. Okay, I don't think we have anything else to talk to this guy about. He is healthy. Building over here that I can go into. Oh.
Hello.
Or
I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
I can just tell him to let me in. No, we're not going to do that just right now. I will whoop your ass, Joe. Okay, but yeah, so a lot of the game is like talking to people, figuring out who you like and who you don't like, and trying to figure out all their hints and clues in order to decide whether or not you want to feed on them or keep them around for the community. Depending on who you feed on can also change the stability of the area. So like, the health status of this area is in serious condition, while over at the hospital, it's in healthy condition. It went down a couple of points because I killed Clay Cox, but maybe that'll work itself out. The docks are in stable condition at the moment. Who are you?
Don't be shy, handsome. What
Okay.
can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling, but I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor, Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick, though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Just right on into it. Okay, damn. She is fatigued, and I can fix that.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few
options left.
Nah, I don't judge you.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly. But it is not your concern, Doctor.
Yeah?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Absolutely.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can. Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whittaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
Oh, yeah?
Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Already don't like you.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences, and most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
I'm listening. Let's hear it.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Yeah?
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Uh-huh. Okay. You're gonna be a problem.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Thank you for the offer, Mimi. At the moment, all of my art is done by Ollie Bones. You can see their links in my About Me panel. And also their link to their Blue Sky is in my links. But maybe the three of us could get together sometime and try to work on some kind of collaboration. I honestly don't know. I have not looked into emotes just yet. Where do you put the limit?
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Yeah, I'm not liking you, Father Whitaker.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
Hmm.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Okay, so why aren't you doing it?
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in her country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
Yeah, exactly, Thimble Mariner. I do not like this guy at all. He's gonna get eaten.
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
Can I be done talking to you? Yes, bye.
Enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks. I need a mesmerize level 5 in order to take him out. Can I steal his shit? There were... Oh, geez. There were not this many when I turned the corner. Please. Okay, I can tank that one. I guess it's more of a, like, moral compass thing. You can choose to be a good person or a bad person. Bye, Sinister Flaw. Thank you for coming in. Oh, god damn it. I don't think you even need to eat the people of the community. Like, it just gets you a bunch of extra XP. But you could totally take, like, a quote-unquote evil route and focus on people who are good for the community. Yes, exactly. So, for instance, looking at the community chart here, so you get better blood quality, which is the amount of XP that it gives you, based on the amount of hints that you get. So I only have one hint for Beatrice. I want to feed on Beatrice, so I'm trying to figure out the other things about her over time. I've got all of the hints for Pippa Hawkins, who I also want to eat because she's trying to join the Resistance, but I need a Mesmerize level 3. That's what that symbol up in the top right of her name is versus my level up here. And then you could do that based on the different communities. So, like, I think I have a higher chance of getting people over here. Like, I could get Harry Peterson, because he's only 1. Lewis is 4. Benjamin Palmer's 1. Albert Palmer's 1. What is she resisting? I'm not sure I understand the question of what is she resisting. But the idea is to unlock hints to upgrade the blood quality and then get them to the same mesmerization level. Oh, yes. She is joining the Vampire Hunter. She is thinking about joining the Vampire Hunter community in here. And as a vampire, it's kind of in my self-interest to not have vampire hunters around. Now, maybe I can convince her of not joining, in which case I won't feud on her, but barring that, I'd rather not have her hunting me down. Who are you? I don't know who you are yet.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
To be fair, as a doctor, I probably smell like ruffian innards all the time regardless. Nethercott. That's an interesting name. He's got a cold. I have a cure for the cold.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Although night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
Especially with the Spanish flu going around. Yes, I imagine that most people don't smell great.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposures.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
Sure.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in the city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Do I need to turn the game audio up some? Or is it just how quiet the game actually is? I can turn it up a little bit. Let's try that. See how it sounds. And I'll turn up the music a notch too.
Peaceful. That's quite an unusual way to speak about the epidemic. And very inappropriate, I must say.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear doctor.
I'm not always going to be here, guy.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Okay.
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives, how she survives, whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
You are an interesting
In what
person.
way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles, and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
And that's all we could talk about with him for now. What an interesting figure. Yes, he does. Door has been unlocked. Wonderful. Go dig through the trash. Editor refusal letter. Sycophant Publishing Ltd, Lavender Court, Camden Street, London. Dear Mr. Nethercott, thank you for sending your book of poems, Songs from the Defeated City, which we found as interesting and profound as we told you the first time we received it. Alas, in the terrible times our country is currently facing, you must understand that such title would be totally inappropriate for any publication. Thus, since you still refuse to change your title and demand the full publication or none of your work, I'm sorry to announce to you that Sycophant Publishing chose the second option. With kindest regards, A.G. Morris. So now we could go back and talk to him about that hint, but I think we'll continue on for now. Flower? Flower bouquet. Small flower bouquet with a voucher for a free medical checkup hidden between the flowers. It does look like the blue herb from R.E.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly.
Is she mute?
I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it?
Yeah, no kidding. I wonder if that's one of the things about being a vampire is just going up and being like, I'm just gonna outwardly be like, hey, what's up, random girl in the middle of the dark, rainy alleyway?
Camellia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Tell me about Richard Nethercott. I understand he is quite fond of you, Camellia.
I think it's the access to mesmerism. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right.
Very well. Goodbye.
Also, she's a mute, Reed. What do you want from her? Same thing as the other flower. I bet same thing as the other flowers. Yep. It's a locked door. Is there anything over here, or is it just open to be open? Nope, looks like it's just open to be open. I don't know you yet.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Oh,
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
I think it's a disgrace.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
I'm convinced there is more at work here than a simple epidemic.
Really? To be honest, I could say the same. Some of the sick I saw or heard of. My God, what happened to them?
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
Nonsense. Those plebs don't need to be all panicked by diseases. Not great. I mean, we were following a mobster who got decimated by a werewolf earlier, who was talking about, he can't read very well, so... But, you know, this is, post-World War II, or during World War II. Oh, come on, brain. London, Europe. So I imagine that there's not a huge worry about literacy at the moment.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
That's fair.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
He is also fatigued. A lot of people are fatigued over here.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Let's look at our... Yeah, he's got a migraine. I can't help with that yet. Harry Peterson is fatigued. Christina Papa is fatigued. Clayton's fatigued. And Richard has the cold. There's Father Whitaker. can open this door. Wonderful. Where does this lead? Oh, this is where I fought the wall. Decent honey lemon blend should do. Yeah, it's unfortunately a little bit more complicated than that. Okay, let's go actually do the main quest now. Actually, I say that, but I do want to investigate all these little side passages and stuff. I need to find more loot. No, I've already found this one. Never mind. Yeah, you're Joe. I want to take you out. Yes, this is indeed how I supply my office, is by finding random boxes and cabinets littered about the place. Also buying from Snake's Oil salesman. Or saleswoman in the case of the one person.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical report says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
He's got bronchitis. He's going into the back room. Yeah, it does very much have that, like, Bloodborne feel.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nithercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
Do I need to go back and talk to the guy now?
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius.
I just talked to them.
By the church they just mentioned.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
The walls of your home will not protect
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I could just straight up tell him the truth. I'd rather tell him this, though.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Darby. I care about everything involving public health and this epidemic.
Are you sure you're not just concerned about the repercussions that a scandal involving a certain Nurse Crane from the Pembroke Hospital would bring?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
That sucks me. I've got some Pokemon to trade you once I can hop back on our Minecraft server together. Okay, good. I run it. If you don't talk, I won't kill you and drink your blood before it's properly vintage.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find
Interesting.
this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
That might not be a ruse. There might be something else going on there.
Goodbye, Mr. Darwin. Farewell.
I didn't finish investigating over here, did I? No, Richard's over there. Yep. Sure enough, I missed some loot. Alcohol and screws. The glimmer on the wall. Hold on. I can find some more, I'm sure. Is like signs that you can read. So you can find different signs like this that say like quarantine or your kingdom needs you or anything like that. Progression blockers. At this point, I usually skip over them.
Good evening, Mr. Nethercott.
And good evening to you too, my good sir. Can I be of any help?
Yes.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But sorry, no, never heard of it.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Got it.
I'll
Thanks.
leave you alone.
Ah. Here we go. Darius's letter. My dearest, most beloved children, I am so sorry that you've not heard from me for a few months. The situation in London has been difficult. I know it may sound selfish and silly when you, my children, are still living in a country consumed by war, but there's also a war going on here in England. A war against poverty and against injustice. This is a war I intend to fight despite my advanced years. This is why I'm writing to you today. I won't be coming back to Romania. That probably means I won't see you again before I die. Don't be sad, my darlings. You are grown up now and you have children of your own. You know the sacrifice we sometimes must accept to make the world a better place. This is one I must make now to feel useful one more time. I wish you a long and happy life. Kiss my grandchildren for me and remember that your father loves you all the way from this cold, damp country. I am as ever your loving father, Darius.
The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
I love the run animation.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go away.
Level 2 required. Yeah, I don't even have that.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Potter.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
Didn't know this game was going to get so political. Politics in my video games? Talk to him some more. Don't mind me, I'm just going to take all your shillings like this is The Witcher 3. Antique figure of the Vrikolocas? Of my many journeys, I believe I was the most amazed by my exploration of the Mediterranean Isles and particularly the island of Santorini, searching for traces of vampire presence in the sunburnt lands. Herodotus himself refers to the islands in his 4th book, and I'm personally convinced that there are many mysteries to be unveiled in this part of the world. Who knows that even today the island of Santorini is still considered by some as the most vampire-infested place in the world. Way more than the Carpathians, and that its inhabitants are considered as specialists of the vampire hunt, or the hunt for, I'm not going to try to say it again, as they call this creature. According to local myths, the vampire is a dead person who does not decay and who can show a vermilion complexion as long as he is gorged with flesh blood. He cannot enter a house without knocking and getting a response. Garlic makes him flee. He does not consume under the sun, but his skin blackens. He can change into wolf and other animals. What struck me the most is that the same name exists with small variations from Mediterranean Sea to the Balkans. The Greeks call him the thing. The Bulgarians and the Macedonians call him Varkolak or Varkolak. The Serbians call him Vukoldlak. Yes, Vukoldlak, a name so familiar to the Vukold that we already know, my dear brothers. Just to write the few words now gives me the shivers. I'm personally convinced that we are here confronted to some of proto-vampire. I'm personally convinced that we are here confronted to some of proto-vampire. Okay. Maybe they are a missing link between the modern vampire and the creatures that came before them. If God allows me enough time, I wish one day to go back to the Santorini island and find the trail of this antique and forgotten figure. From Drinking at the Fountain of Knowledge by Usher Talltree, Primate of St. Paul. Vrykolakas. Vampires have gone woke. Woke vampires in my 2018 video game? Never. Could not be. I think that's the way we came in, right? Yes. So we want to go through this door. You might have missed it, Mariner, but we did already fight some, 2 werewolves so far. One as a boss and then another just as a creature that was out and about. Because, you know, video games like to reuse boss material. Let me just steal your medicines. Thank you. Steal some more of your medicines. I appreciate you being so forthcoming with all of this. I think it has a lot to do with werewolves being creatures of instinct and vampires being a metaphor for high aristocracy. Letter to Nurse Crane. London, 31st October. My dear Dorothea, When you read this letter, I will be on a boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov. Brasov? England was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see again the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End, but Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage this clinic of yours, but now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you ever were in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London, with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you. I am your affectionate sister, Theodora. I bet a werewolf pissed on a vampire's rug and it just spiraled from there. You're probably right. Probably something like that. Well, that's an unfortunate scene.
I need help.
Yeah, I'll help you in, oh.
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
Well, here goes.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy. Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
It would have been cool if there was like an actual mini game there. Like an actual trauma center style mini game.
To what do I owe this courtesy?
Just shush for a second, please. I have seen the movie What We Do in the Shadows. I've seen a little bit of the show, but not a whole lot. As for the look on the face, I don't know if that's because I haven't consumed like actual blood in a while, or if that's just how I look right now.
You shouldn't be here.
Sorry, I'm gonna steal your shit and then I'm gonna talk to you. Okay, now we can talk.
I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
It does look like I'm trying to quit alcohol. I also wonder, like, if I could have saved him there. Like, if I had made different choices, could I have saved his life?
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
I could charm her. We're gonna charm her.
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
I hope that was the right choice. Oh, my mesmerize level went up. I'd say that's the right choice. The fuck? You motherfuckers. None of these people were fucking vampires. I'm gonna rip you to shreds. You fucking assholes. Ooh. And this is why I can't have the vampire hunters around. These poor people were just trying to fucking get some help. And the vampire hunters come in here and kill them all. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Really? Through the pillar? Just you and me now, asshole. Ouch. Well, they sure imbued in me that I want to hunt down every last one of these assholes.
Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Hello, Dr. Reed. Come on in.
I'm glad he's alright. Yes, those are the vampire hunters.
If you want to talk to Dora...
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Let's actually find out more about you.
So Dorothy's real name is not Crane?
Like myself and many people in this area, Dorothea is from occupied Romania. That's all you need to know.
She seems important to the community.
More than you can imagine. The West End does not want to hear of Whitechapel's misery. Dorothea is one of the few doing something about it.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you not worried for her safety?
She is as brave as she is tough, and clever, too. If only I had met her when I was younger.
Are you in love with Camellia, Mr. Petrescu?
Don't be stupid. If I had met her when I was younger, we could have won our revolution.
Hmm.
Who is she, really? Do you know where she's from?
She's not from around here, that's all we know. Camellia is not even her name. It's her favorite flower.
You say she has no close family?
Well, there's that awful poet who constantly follows her around like a lost puppy. A good man for sure, but a very poor writer.
Damn.
Did you refuse to publish Richard Nethercott's previous works, Darius?
Yes, his manuscript is as pompous as he is starched. Now there's a man who loves the sound of his own voice.
You could have told him so.
As a great writer recently said, politeness is the most acceptable hypocrisy.
Hi, Bones. He has bronchitis. I do not have a cure for bronchitis.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Yeah, I'm sure the situation is serious here. Who can I cure? I've got a cure for the cold, so I can help Nethercott, and I have a cure for fatigue, so I can help Peterson, Christina, or Clayton, because I only have one cure for fatigue left at the moment. Hi, Bizarina. Thank you for joining. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. I pronounce everything wrong. Let's cure Clayton for now, because I might want to feed on him if he investigates too closely. And I'd rather not feed on somebody who has fatigue. Did all those people just get fatigued walking around town? I think it's a combination of...
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
I think it's a combination of, like, the first symptoms of the influenza and just general, like, fatigue from the shitty conditions.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And hopefully I can create more cures once I get back home. Speaking of getting back home. Oh. What's up here? Nothing. Cool. I love when they give you a place to go just for there to be nothing. Because I can't even... Yeah, I can't even drop down from over there. Yes, it is part of the reason of departing with my medicines. Improve their blood quality. Oh, hi. What level are you? 14. I don't think so. Not just yet. Yeah, improve their blood quality so that way they give me more XP, so that way I can feed on them if I choose. I imagine that also healing people who are sick that you want to keep in the community improves the condition of the community. I imagine, but I cannot confirm.
Human blood.
Oh?
Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Okay, I want to go see what's going on down there. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I can't run away. I may be in a very bad situation here. Oh, this is not a good situation at all. Oh, the fuck? Oh, fuck, get me off this corner. Ouch. Ouch. Are they just gonna keep on spawning smaller guys in? Fuck. You have got to go with that fucking crossbow. Yeah, I think until I get rid of them all, they're just gonna keep on summoning more people. Ouch. There we go. Okay, are we done? Fuck's sake. Yeah, I definitely think they were summoning random people. A good thing for the Spanish flu. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I'm sure that these people just laying here with multiple stab and slash wounds isn't going to get investigated at all. Come here, I want to fill up my blood. Let's see what we can craft first. Yep, more fatigue treatments. I can create a cure for bronchitis now. I don't think anybody had pneumonia, so hopefully we should be good on that. Let's do another cold, and then we'll do... Can we upgrade the hacksaw? Takes less stamina, but same attack speed for less damage? No, I like this hacksaw better, which we can upgrade. Can either increase its damage or absorb blood. I like absorbing blood with the hacksaw because that's my primary weapon right now. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I need one more common handle part to get it up to blue, where I can increase its damage some more. Shotgun. Yes, we can upgrade the shotgun. Improve firepower or reload time. Let's decrease that reload time because that's fucked me a couple of times. And we can upgrade it again. Shotgun's gonna be ridiculous. Yes, let's decrease reload time some more. 264 damage on the shotgun now. Ooh, and the trudgeon takes up more stamina but does a lot more stun. Can also upgrade it, yeah. Let's decrease stamina consumption. It's very strange to see a focus on weapon crafting and combat in this. It feels kind of like it's there because it's expected to be. I agree to a degree. I really like the combat system in this, and the crafting in it doesn't feel overdone like it does in a lot of other games in this genre. We are going to recycle all these pills because I want all those components. Also the alcohol. Maybe just one of the alcohol. I think we can sell the rest. Need 5 more potassium permanganate for that. So we'll hold on to that for now. It is a really weird mix of the combat and dialogue system, but I feel like they pull it off pretty well. It's not like as fluid as Bloodborne combat is, and it feels like it should be that fluid, but it feels like the game could do with actual dungeons you go into and clear fossils. It does have that. I don't know if you missed it during the last part, but we cleared out the hospital's morgue while looking for some of the starter crafting components. And we're going to get Abyss. What else can I upgrade? I can upgrade... Yes, let's upgrade this so that way I heal more. Now, level 12, and no more XP to spend. Sleep for the night. Disappearances in Whitechapel. Reports of mysterious disappearances have escalated in the past weeks. It has reached a point where witnesses have to queue before recounting their testimonies to an officer. Although the phenomenon appears to be a nationwide occurrence, the statements of the last 24 hours have converged around a single area in the country, Whitechapel, London. Yes, once more, the despised and loathed East End is left to struggle on its own. Continuously overlooked by the authorities, even while numerous families from the district report the unexplained disappearances of relatives and neighbors. What has happened to these missing individuals? Where are they? The only link between them seems to be their health and their need for urgent medical attention. Until recently, it was a local secret that the only place to get help was a discreet dispensary managed by unidentified Good Samaritans. But the place now seems to be closed, and no one has any news from that facility. Did the missing persons go to a more secret place? Have they been discreetly moved to a more official service? One day soon, the London City Council's Board of Health will have to answer for this new mystery. EW. So that was the major event. And I have impacted the... Ooh. Whitechapel was in critical condition because of me removing Dorothy Crane. Well, that sucks. I didn't want to do all that. Consequences of my actions, I guess, though. Am I gonna get... No? I'm not gonna get assaulted over here again? Yeah, I'm sure it's not that they're joining an anti-vampire militia campaign and being just absolutely decimated by me and other vampires. Speaking of vampires. Fucking 18. Fuck it, we're gonna try. Oh, I forgot to equip the other weapon. Oh, thank you for the follow, Jazz Hands. Oh, he's gonna scream. No, he was not ready. He's significantly higher level than me, though. Test my ultimate ability here. What does Abyss look like? I mean, it looked cool, but it didn't destroy him like I was hoping for. Wet Boot Boy's note. Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one Albie. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. I asked him to prove to me he could get some drugs for the black market and delivered quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as a wet boot boy and he must now meet the bosses to get his orders.
I'm sure Albert would like to know he's been accepted by the wet boot boys.
Some vampires and vampire hunters fighting over here. Y'all want to fight that vampire hunter over there? No? Y'all want to fight me instead? Okay. There are a lot of you. Can I please kill this first guy? Thank you. Thankfully, these guys were already weakened by the vampire hunters. And will drop lots of tasty materials for me. That guy had no chance. Before I continue forward, I want to equip the trudgeon here. And I don't want a two-handed weapon because I want to be able to switch between my one-handed weapons freely. Oh. I don't know where I just went. Abandoned investment property. Sure, let's check it out. Oh, Cadigan's here. Level 13, I can take these guys. Second, let me just pick these things up real quick. Hi, buddy. That wasn't too bad at all. Nope. Okay. Just unlocked, not not leaving the area. Hey, buddy.
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
A fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
Fuck this asshole. Go fuck yourself.
This is Braille. I
An
need someone who can read this.
An unreadable text in Braille alphabet with just the title in Roman alphabet, Cure for Blindness. I don't think that they're a vampire gang. I think that random people are being turned into vampires and don't immediately attack each other when they're in that, like, feral state. I could be wrong. No, you know, maybe the person who turned me is also turning all these people into vampires and is making them do his bidding. But petition later. Mr. Bates must stop. For months, for years, maybe. Cadigan Bates has exploited us. Mr. Bates must stop. If we had money, if we had more money or proper jobs, we would never rent any of his extortionate flats. Mr. Bates must stop. We all know what revolting solution he proposes to the women who can't pay the weekly rent. Mr. Bates must stop. Let's meet him together soon and demand for immediate change. Okay, Cadigan Bates can absolutely go fuck himself. We'll deal with him as soon as we can. It is very much the Sabbath solution. Especially during the Spanish flu epidemic. Like, it's chaos upon chaos. And, it makes it to where it's easier to explain when random people go missing, because you could just be like, oh, these people are going crazy and attacking everybody. I did not get a lot of XP for that. There were more hunters over here. Ooh, yeah. Decent amount, too. I think I'm gonna come back once I've gotten at least 1 or 2 more levels. I think taking on a single level 16 is probably not too bad. Taking on multiple level 16s is not quite the challenge that I'm looking for just yet. Now I'm back at Pembroke. It very much does have the feel of an off-brand VTM game. Although, with the VTM games that we've been getting recently, this is really well done in comparison. I wish I was excited for Bloodlines 2. She's got mesmerization level 20. Ooh, hi. Uh-huh.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
Hiding your true appetites behind a facade of compassion. Bravo. Very clever indeed.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmail.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Yeah, the Secret Cabal of Nosferatu. I wish that those Nosferatu would get a hold of the code of the game before it actually releases, but we'll see. I think 2 will be significantly less buggy, but not as good at delivering content.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
Interesting.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. the deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
So all the vampires that I've been fighting so far have been skulls. And yes, a question 2 where you help a Nosferatu infiltrate a game company would be amazing. I would be surprised if we saw it, though.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society. And like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seems they have been recruiting.
Oh, they certainly have.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Why?
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Obviously, she's not my maker. Why would you ask that?
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
You haven't had any memories about drinking blood yet.
For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient. Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
I'd like to...
Wise choice, Doctor.
Can buy a decent amount of things here. Still can't buy that shotgun though. It's okay, I think my double barrel's better at this point in time. Is there anyone that I can feed on at level 2? Tippets, who I don't want to. Nobody that I want to currently in the hospital. I can feed on Cadigan Bates. He's level 1. Cure his cold, find out some more clues about him, and then try to hunt him down. I like that idea. Hopefully it won't send the Whitechapel into a worse situation. Light stamina serum, that'd be good. Okay, so everything down here requires potassium, but none of the stuff up here does.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scouts. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
There we go. Now I've got a bunch of cures saved up. I'm gonna look at my... Where are my investigations? Where are they? Here we go. Still gotta reach the pharmacy. Steal the reports leading to the Pembroke Hospital, which I think is in the other district. I don't have a cure for headache yet, do I? Nope. I can cure fatigue, and I can treat fatigue, I can treat pneumonia, I can treat bronchitis and sepsis, but I can't treat a headache. That makes sense. Sure. No investigations in the dock. There's a bunch of investigations over here. Retrieve Samuel the Disciple in the cemetery. Retrieve Barrett Lewis's box. And I can give the recruiter's note to either Albert or Benjamin.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I analyzed the blood.
I looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here, but it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Yeah. I'm sure that they did have Tylenol or very similar things back then, so you would think that it would not be hard to come up with a compound to easily fix headaches. Even just caffeine. Caffeine does wonders for helping with headaches. It's also very, very addictive. But most medicines are, especially during this time period. I would definitely hope that they were.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary.
And you were the one that killed her.
Forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Okay, I want to figure out where the... Can I... Okay, I want to figure out where the pharmacy is. This is actually a reasonably big map. An unknown event happened. Reach the pharmacy. Down by the docks. Okay. Yeah, let's head that way. Oop. Notice on how to mask for the influenza. We got any more skulls hanging out in the gardens over here? You're level 10? I can easily take you. You are being a major pain in my ass. Hi, guys. Just gonna let me kill your friends and then move on? Well, I'm not. Damn it. Ouch. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Ouch. Something's not happy over here. Hi. Easy cleanup. I am at this point just kind of exploring. Like, yes, I do want to reach the pharmacy, but these guys are relatively low level, so I want to figure out what's going on over here. The game doesn't want to let me up on that thing over there. Balcony, that's the word that I was looking for. Wondering how there's any crime in London if one vampire could do this much damage to the city's nightlife. Well, you say that, and yet every time I turn a corner, there's more people causing havoc, so I don't know. Seems like there's an issue with a overpopulation in metropolitan areas can cause issues for crime. Especially while there's epidemics and bad economy happening. Was that a rat that I just passed by? Yes, it was. Don't need to feed on a rat right this moment. Doesn't really seem like there was anything too interesting over here. Just some places to loot. The Vampire Club. Do you think vampires hide in the dodgy areas in the hovels of London? No, they hide in the highest clubs and fancy houses of the West End. I know for a fact that some of them rule the empire in secret. They have a club, they have public figures, they have balls and fancy parties. They aim to control the country and our destinies. We must reveal them for what they are, greedy enemies of mankind, born into this world to bring us all into the eternal darkness of hell. You know them, but you don't dare to pronounce their names. I will soon, and everybody in London will know the name of the Vampire Club. Clarence Crossley. For more information, please contact me directly.
I cannot enter.
Door's locked from the other side. Cool. He did. He called me straight out like that. I'm just saying, after the 9th report of 5 or so people found dead in an alleyway with bone saw wounds, I could take my crime elsewhere. Yeah, and you would think that authorities would start finding people who carry around bone saws everywhere on them. You know, like Dr. Reed here. Like, carrying around a gun during this time with all the shit that's going on, that's relatively explainable. Why are you carrying around a hacksaw, and why does it have, like, fresh blood and dulled teeth on it? You would think that that implement would be left in the surgical office. That's crazy. Obviously, it's the work of some kind of bone saw wielding vigilante that dresses like a nun. Got me on every count except for the dressing like a nun part. Okay, yeah, I think I've been this way before, but apparently. Doctor reasons. Yeah, you never know when you have to make an emergency surgery in the middle of the street. What level are you? 9? You're easy pickings.
Stupid beast!
Things are going pretty well. Right now we're kind of exploring, slowly making our way to the pharmacy. Like, that is the goal, but I'm not in a rush to get over there right now. Some shillings just chilling out right there. Another hideout.
It's locked.
That I can't open. Cool. Maybe I can open it from this side. Nope.
It's locked, all right.
Trash can over here that I can look through. Do you know how dangerous it is in the city? Every time I turn a corner, I'm menaced by torch-wielding mobs who somehow have well-forged medieval weaponry. I don't have the money to purchase firearms, so I'm forced to make do with a bone saw. I would appreciate it if you did not make a fuss about it. Good day, sir. Especially as a doctor. I am a respected doctor at Pembroke Hospital. Cut me some slack. you gotta go first, Mr. Crossbowman. Thanks for the single shilling. The 4 screws are actually more useful. H.G. Griffin. I want to take care of this guy first. Ouch. Damn it. Well, bye. Dr. Strickland's list. Ordered by Dr. Thoreau Strickland, Pembroke Hospital. List of substances and ingredients. Medical opium, sodium hypochlorite, and potassium permanganate.
Opium?
I'm just going to start calling it potassium permanganate.
Never a good move.
Is there anything else I can investigate over here? No. I'm not a fan of the random babies crying in the ambiance. I don't know that that's something that they needed to add. Door has been unlocked. Thanks for leaving all this money unattended. Cover letter. Hello, Frank. How are you, my old friend? It was good to see you last week. Next time, let me get the rounds in. I hope everything is okay on your side of town. Here in your old neighborhood, the situation is getting worse. Clay is getting more violent every day and is only thinking about expansion, even when it seems there are some new players around trying to dispute our territory. The Wet Boot Boys are in a bad spot, I'm afraid. So I thought about what you said last time we met, that you never regretted leaving the gang. That the only thing you regret is never being able to put foot in the East End again, to avoid a good beating or worse. Well, rest assured that you'd have my protection if you decide to pass by. And maybe we could talk again about new opportunities and job offer. You know, I have always been good with numbers, so maybe if you need an accountant in your company, let's talk about that, shall we? Say hello to your wife for me, WBB for life, old chap, Booth Digby. London is famously haunted by phantom babies that cry in the night. Yeah, I've heard that. Oh, there's Booth Digby. Can we have a chat?
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan
Damn.
Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
Yeah?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Uh-huh.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know.
Uh-huh.
Goodbye.
Sure. I wonder if we can convert him somehow. Oh, there's Edwina. Wait, were you not? I swear you were just right here.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for charity, Miss...
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
What do you
Can I
have?
see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Some good weapon parts. I could sell her back her husband's fucking hatchet. No.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Yeah, those aren't exactly different jobs.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Becca, get back my watch.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Ooh, Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Yeah, Jonathan Reed is not the most likable person.
I believe you manipulated Booth Digby to get everything you wanted from him, both inside and outside the bedroom.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
Yeah, I wonder for how much longer.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Torn off page of a diary. For looking away when they mock my color, I hate myself. For crying like a girl when they insult me, I hate myself. For swearing like a boy when they're gone, I hate myself. For hating my parents, I hate myself. For smiling when customers call me Sad Brina, I hate myself. For never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel, I hate myself. Hey, we're back over here.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it, neither.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London, and here I am.
Everybody is indeed red on the inside, especially to Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Okay, nothing else to ask her. Who is eating right behind me?
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Okay. I can cure your
Inebriation
fatigue.
aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
How do you afford it?
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
Yeah, this guy's liver is in fact paste.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Yeah?
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is, I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Okay, interesting.
Is there any...
How dare you?
Okay.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change. And to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney. Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me, then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Well, something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Could be worth setting him up to be more important in the community, especially if we want to get rid of Edwina Cox. Anything that I can loot up here? There is indeed some things that I can loot up here. Let's see. don't know why there's a custom marker there. Go to investigations. Come up with the grave diggers. Locate the site where the bombing took place. Let's track that first. That's down in Southwark. Or Southwark. We'll do this and find a hideout, or whichever comes first. We'll either do this or find a hideout. Whichever comes first. And then we'll probably stop for the night, because I have been streaming for about 4 hours. I feel like we made some pretty decent progress in side quests and the main quest this playthrough, along with some just general exploring. Have met and talked to a lot of people.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening? I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
No. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. It's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Damn.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
He's got a cold. I can cure that.
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Oh,
Goodbye,
gotta go. Fucking called me way the fuck out. This is back the way that I initially came. This is where we started the game at over here. Some loot. Nice. Some upgrade materials. Oh, these guys are way high level. Ooh boy. This could be bad. fuck. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I feel much more confident in my abilities taking on these level 16s and 19s. Oh, this guy's just level 9. That's nothing. Ouch. Come on, get the stamina back up. Kept on coming. But they got lots of good loot for me.
Braille.
Ooh, more Braille.
I need someone who can read this.
Okay, let's go save that guy that's over here.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards at Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy. I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Yep, bye. Quit drinking while there's fucking vampires about. Ooh, a silver mirror. Bloody letter. Dear mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. I know you did not always approve of the way I chose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town. I just can't stand what's happening to my neighborhood, to people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I tried to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate, but I'm ready for whatever comes. Thanks to you, I've always loved to read. Now that I'm about to take action, I can only quote Etienne de la Boetie. They only seem tall because we're on our knees. I won't kneel anymore, Mother. I intend to stand straight, whatever the cost. Goodbye, my beloved mother, Jack.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Yeah, let's do that. My quest marker seems to have disappeared. We're looking for this. which is across the harbor somehow. Can I get back across the way that I came through when we started the game? Say it's worth it to check. The music got all creepy. Dun 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 dun. Finding lots of stuff. I love that. More materials. What level are you? Level 3. Yeah, I should be able to just walk right through these guys. I say as I get shot the fuck up. Yeah, no competition at all. Oh. I don't know if there's a reason. Oh, there was absolutely a reason to be on there. Is this? Yes, this is the building that you come through. Store's open now. Oh, cool.
It's locked.
Oh, and there's a hideout. So we're gonna loot this, craft, and level up, and then I will be hopping off for the night. I've had a lot of fun this session, but I am ready to eat some food and be off stream for a little bit. That feels comfortable. Can't upgrade that anymore. I can upgrade the hacksaw, which I absolutely will. It's been wonderful thus far. I can get up to 104 damage with the hacksaw. Next upgrade is blood absorption as well. So yes, let's increase the damage here. Silver mirror will give me rivets, which I don't have right now. Not too worried about that. So we'll sell that stuff when we can. And we can upgrade a lot of things. I would probably like to upgrade the stamina some more. Upgrading blood capacity would be nice too. Let's upgrade blood capacity first. How much does the next stamina upgrade cost? 600? Yeah. And then we'll upgrade our health as well. And I think that's all that we can afford. Yep. Awesome. Okay, so curing people at, like, does significantly increase health status. Oh, geez. A bunch of people are not doing great. Fatigue, fatigue. You still got a headache. Fatigue, fatigue. Fucking everybody's got fatigue. Okay, so I need to make a lot of fatigue cures. I think I might have a cure for that. Fatigue. I definitely have a cure for anemia, fatigue, cold, bronchitis, cold, fatigue. Okay, so next session we'll run around and do some side quests, and then we'll go on a binge for going and trying to cure people of their different ailments. All right. Thank you all for joining me for this session of Vampyr. I will edit the VOD a little bit over the next couple of days, and it will hit the YouTube shortly. I don't have a time frame on these things just yet, but thank you all for joining, and I hope to see most of you next time. Bye-bye!